PK in the universe, and I am back again with another video. And today I'm here to talk about the reasons I'm hyped for the Hyper Megatech Super Pocket. The Hyper Megatech Super Pocket is, of course, it's basically an Evercade, but it's not an Evercade. Hyper Megatech is a division of Blaze, that's not Evercade. It's a different brand than Evercade, but it's Evercade adjacent. And I'm going to get into that. I want to talk about why I'm so hyped for this thing. It's like, I'm an Evercade fan. I already have an Evercade VS. I have an Evercade. I have a purple Evercade. Do I really need this? I think I do. And I think there's a lot of valid reasons, and there's some reasons I'm hyped for this. Recently I saw the IGN video, and that got me even more hyped than I already was for it. So I'm going to tell you guys what those reasons are. So here we go. First off, I really love the form factor. It looks like a Game Boy form factor. I really love that. I've talked about in past videos actually about how I would have loved to have seen the original Evercade in a Game Boy form factor. So that's really freaking cool. Plus what's really neat is you can adjust the screen. Yes, you can adjust the screen. So when you're playing those arcade games, you can actually play them in like the right aspect ratio. So it's sort of a Tate mode-esque kind of thing, even though it's, it's a vertical form factor, so it's not really Tate mode, but still pretty cool. I like that. The Taito collection. I'm getting the Taito version of this. I'm not getting the Capcom one because, I think part of me thinks that maybe I'll get the Evercade EXP, so why would I get that when I can get the Evercade EXP? So yeah, I'm getting the Taito one, and I think that's really cool because obviously a lot of Evercade owners won't get to experience these Taito games, unless they buy this. So, or, if you could, emulate whatever, piracy. I'm not going to go into that. And also there's some Taito milestone collections, I think, on Nintendo Switch, and there's other Taito compilations. But this particular set of games, is where it's at. And I think that's really great, and it really entices someone like me to get this. Up next is the size and durability. I saw the IGN video and it sounded like the thing is very durable, and the size of it really appeals to me because I really need something I can actually put in my pocket. I can't bring my Evercade to work and put that in my pocket. It's just too big. But this thing looks like something I could actually put in my pocket. So I really like that aspect of it. Up next, easy mode. Easy mode. Oh man, everybody complains about, Dark Souls, everything should be hard, but I love the fact that it has easy mode. And I guess this works with the arcade games, I think, maybe, or does it work with the other games? I'm not sure. But the fact that it has an easy mode option, I think is great, especially for my son. I feel like my son is going to be the one to be the primary player of this thing because I don't want him necessarily to be playing my purple Evercade. Yeah, I'm really glad this is coming out for that very reason, an easy mode and something my son can play. And finally, one of the best things is it works with existing Evercade cartridges. This thing is like a gateway drug for people who are thinking about getting into Evercade and they don't want to spend over $100. It's super affordable. That's a great aspect of it. To me, it feels like a real successor to the original Evercade, whereas the Evercade EXP seems like it's the super Evercade, you know what I mean? Whereas this feels like this is the NES Model 2 version, of Evercade, as far as the portable aspect goes. So yeah, that's why I'm so hyped about this thing. It's something I can just bring along with me and something my son can enjoy. I can't speak for everybody, but for me, Evercade's all about retro gaming at an affordable price and something I can introduce my son to that he can enjoy in a more modern way as opposed to playing on original hardware, which is okay. I like to play on original hardware too, and sometimes I let him play on original hardware, of course. But I think this is a great modern way to play these old games and experience them. And of course, it's going to have save states, just like a regular Evercade would. So there's so much going on for it. It's super affordable. And, I wouldn't feel bad if something happened to it, I wouldn't feel like, oh man, it's the end of the world, I just broke this thing. Whereas the purple Evercade, I guess I'd be a little more concerned because it's just such a unique item. So yeah, overall, I'm super hyped for it. Can't wait for it to come out. What are your guys' thoughts? Have you pre-ordered this, or are you watching this down the road where you're like, I'm still thinking about getting it? Comment below. Love to hear what you have to say. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay awesome in this universe. Thanks. Bye.